Good morning and welcome to the Daily Journal's Newsbreak, sponsored by Renaissance Bank. Today is Monday, January 22nd, and I'm your host, Emma Kent. We're going to take a look at the top news and sports stories from Northeast Mississippi, but first, let's start with your weather forecast. Today, there will be thunderstorms and the high will be 67 with a low of 36. Tomorrow, it will be sunny with a high of 51, a low of 28, and a 0% chance of rain. On Wednesday, the skies will be sunny with a high of 53, a low of 29, and a 10% chance of rain. And on Thursday, another sunny day with a high of 56, a low of 29, and a 10% chance of rain. A potential leadership vacuum looms in the future of Tupelo's Major Thoroughfare Program committee. Mayor Jason Shelton's decision in recent years to enforce stricter term limits among the city's volunteer boards and committees will lead to significant turnover among Major Thoroughfare leadership over the next few years. Longtime Major Thoroughfare Program Chairman Greg Perkle is expected to leave the committee entirely in 2020. Tupelo Chief Operations Officer Don Lewis acknowledged that there is not currently a clear successor to take over as chair and replace Perkle. On the Major Thoroughfare Committee, as of the end of 2017, 9 members had served more than 9 years, with most of those members having served more than 15 years, and at least one having served more than 21 years. Lewis instructed the committee late last year to select a schedule by which these 9 members will leave the committee in order to be replaced by new appointments. The Mississippi National Guard on Saturday promoted United States Representative Trent Kelly to the rank of Brigadier General. Kelly is a Republican from Saltillo who represents Mississippi's 1st Congressional District in the U.S. House of Representatives and formerly served as a district attorney. He has more than 30 years of military experience and most recently held the rank of colonel. Kelly becomes the first sitting congressman from Mississippi to simultaneously serve as a general-level officer in the National Guard since G.V. Sonny Montgomery, who retired from military service with the National Guard in 1980 with the rank of Major General and represented Mississippi in the U.S. House from 1967 to 1997. During a series of remarks on Saturday in which he visibly blinked back tears at times and paused for composure, Kelly reflected on his military career and thanked his family, friends, and colleagues for their enduring support and guidance, offering credit as well to his Christian faith. Speaking briefly to the Daily Journal before his return to Washington, Kelly described his leadership experience in the military as a key component in forming his ongoing political service. All Natchez Trace Parkway facilities will be closed as long as the federal government remains shut down, but the road itself is open for travelers. The Natchez Trace is a 444-mile parkway that connects Natchez to Nashville. Public statements by the federally funded and operated organization said that while the road remains open, facilities like bathrooms, rest stops, and visitor centers will be closed until the federal government is operating once again. Troopers are still on patrol on the trace to monitor traffic and prevent trespassing onto closed facilities. And in sports, the Mississippi State women's basketball team won in Knoxville on Sunday to remain undefeated. The 3rd-ranked Bulldogs defeated 6th-ranked Tennessee 71-52. Victoria Vivians had 24 points and 9 rebounds as State matched its best start in school history. The Bulldogs are now 20-0 and 6-0 in the SEC. Tierra McCowan also had 12 points and 18 rebounds. MSU hosts Florida on Thursday. Meanwhile, the Ole Miss women lost to Florida 61-60 on Sunday. Junior Alyssa Alston led 4 Ole Miss players in double figures with 17 points. The Rebels are at Tennessee on Thursday. In men's basketball, both Mississippi State and Ole Miss fell on the road. Mississippi State fell to Alabama 68-62. The Bulldogs nearly overcame a 20-point first-half deficit before falling short at the end. The Bulldogs play at 18th-ranked Kentucky on Tuesday. Ole Miss lost to Arkansas 97-93. Terrence Davis led Ole Miss with 30 points, and Ole Miss hosts Alabama on Tuesday. That does it for Newsbreak on this Monday. Don't forget that this show is just one of many online offerings, courtesy of the Daily Journal, that gets you news off the page and on the go. Special thanks to Renaissance Bank for supporting Newsbreak. And remember, you can catch new episodes every weekday morning at 7 a.m. at djournal.com or on our Facebook page. Thanks for joining us. I'm Emma Kent. Have a great Monday.